Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillah wa bihamdi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Honorable judges, respected teachers, and my dear friends. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Calya Hayba Nafisatur Rahma. I'm from MTS Muallimat Nwdi Pancor, East Lombok. In this good opportunity, I'd like to deliver a speech entitled Our Islands, Our Future, Students Wake Up for the Environment. Ladies and gentlemen, currently we are experiencing unprecedented extreme weather conditions due to climate change, global warming, and other environmental crises. Friends, when we hear the word crisis, we used to think of faraway places like melting icebergs or burning forests in Australia. But the environmental crisis is not far away. It is here in Indonesia, our beautiful archipelago of over 17,000 islands. And today, I want to talk about what this crisis looks like for us, junior high school students, and why we are not too young to act. First, let me describe our first crisis, the water and the fire. Indonesia is one of the most vulnerable countries to climate change in the world. When the sea rises just a few centimeters, cities like North Jakarta sink faster. Why? Because we keep taking the groundwater and the sea creeps in. But worse is the dry season. Do you remember the haze from forest fires in Kalimantan and Sumatra? The sky turned yellow, school closed, not for holiday, but because breathing the air was like smoking dozens of cigarettes. The adults blame El Nino, or the dry season, or nature. But we know the truth. Much of this is caused by burning forests for palm oil plantations, and we, the youth, breathe that smoke. We are the generation that will inherit lungs damaged by the haze we never created. That is not fair, but fairness is not the question. The question is, what will we do about it? Second, the plastic in our fries. I'm sure we love ikan bakar with fish with sambal, but scientists now warn that if you eat seafood regularly in Indonesia, you may also be eating microplastic, tiny pieces of plastic that fish mistake for food. Let me give you a shocking fact. Indonesia is the second largest contributor of plastic pollution to the ocean in the entire world after China. Our natural and beautiful rivers are now drying, carrying tons of plastic to the sea every single day. Walk to any river near your school. What do you see? Plastic cups, instant noodle wrappers, detergent sachets. These things do not disappear. They break into tiny pieces. Fish eat them, and then we eat the fish. We are eating our own garbage. That is not an environmental problem, that is a survival problem. Now, here is the third crisis. The one nobody talks about is our silence. Many of us feel scared. We see vlogs on TikTok, we see the tattoos with straws in their noses on Instagram, and we feel eco-anxiety. That is a fancy word for I feel so small and helpless that I just want to scroll away. So, we stay quiet, we do our homework, we play online games, we let the adults argue about politics while the river filled with plastic. But my friends, silence is a choice. When we say nothing, we allow the crisis to grow. So, what can we as junior high schools in Indonesia actually do? I offer 3 practical steps. First, bring your own revolution. Every morning, how many of us buy teh glass or bottled water from the canteen? That is 1 plastic cup, 1 straw, 1 wrapper. Multiply that by 30 students, 200 school days. That is 6,000 pieces of plastic from one small school. Instead, bring a tumbler, reusable bottle, bring a lunchbox from home, and be the kid who refuses the plastic bag at the warung. Your friends will tease you for 1 week, then they will copy you. Second, adopt a drain. In Indonesia, floods happen because drains are clogged with trash. Talk to your teachers. Organize a Saturday morning. Clean just one drain on one river bank near your school. Take a photos, put in your school Instagram. Make cleaning cool. If every junior high schools in our country clean one drain, the flood would drop considerably. Third, use your school office power. Many of us are involved in students' club where they're mostly entertainment activities. Instead of just camping or tying knots, propose an environmental projects. Plant a mangrove trees if you live near the coast. Make eco-brick. Your OSIS activities can become a real solution. Conclusion. Friends, Indonesia is called Zamrud Khatulistiwa, the emerald of the equator. But an emerald covered in plastic is just a gray rock. We did not cause this crisis, but we will inherit the consequences. So let us inherit something better. Let us refuse the plastic straw. Let us clean the drain behind our school. Let us use our voices, not just our phones. Rise up, students of Indonesia, not tomorrow, not when you're older. Start today, in your canteen, in your classroom, in your river. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.